All right, good morning and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about a sphere. Now, right here it says a sphere is the locus of points in space that are a given distance from a point. Okay. Now that might be kind of confusing. I'm not concerned that you know that definition. Basically, a sphere is just a ball. Okay, you can kind of see it right up here. It's like a beach ball, basketball, any ball. Okay. Key is 3 dimensions, so like a circle, but 3-dimensional. Now, much like a circle, so pi r squared is part of it. We could prove these formulas, but just to save time today, we're not going to. If you'd like more information, please let me know, and we can talk about how to prove it. But our surface area is going to be 4 times pi r squared, where r is the radius. Meanwhile, our volume is going to be 4 over 3 times pi r cubed. Okay, it's 3-dimensional, it'll be cubed. So to find this, our first shape, all we got to do is 4 times pi times r, which is 12 squared. Meanwhile, the volume will be 4/3 times pi times 12 cubed. All right. So if we go ahead, open Desmos, we said 4 pi times 12 to the second and 4 pi times 12 to the third. So, oops, sorry. That last one I made a mistake. It's not 4 pi, it's 4/3 pi times 12 to the third. So you'll see we get 1809.56 and 7238.23. All right, so that's for the surface area. The volume, we're done as well. So same thing, number 2, except this time, different shape. So you can see this one, they tell us 20, that's the whole way across. So if that's the diameter, the radius will just be 10. So 4 times pi times 10 squared. And for this one, it's 4/3 times pi times 10 to the third. So we go here. I'm just going to click in here and change that 12 to a 0. And then on this one, I'll click in, change the 12 to a 0, so for 10. So we have 1256.64. That's the surface area. For the volume, 4188.79. Okay, so these are pretty easy problems. I'm hoping you know how to do this by now, even with just 2 examples. Very easy, very simple. All right, one final thing we're going to talk about today is, once again, here's a reminder of our formulas. It says, on this problem, it says a sphere has a volume of 800 centimeters cubed. Find the surface area to the nearest hundredth. Now, if we're going to do this, we have to first find what is the radius. What is that missing radius? So 800 is the volume. If we set this equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Now, on this one, we can multiply it by 3 divided by 4. So take 3 times 800 divided by 4. Also, we'll divide by a pi, because that'll cancel. If we do it to one side, we got to do it to the other. That will equal r cubed. Now, to get the answer, we don't take the square root. To get r by itself, we'll have to take what's called the cube root of all of that. So if we look here, cube root right here, choose this option, put a 3 up there, and we said it's going to have, let's see, so 3 times 800 will be on the top, and on the bottom, 4 times pi. And if we do that, we will get 5.76 as our radius. So if the radius equals 5.76, now all I have to do to find the surface area, it's just 4 pi r squared. So 4 times pi times 5.76 squared. And we get 416.92. Centimeters squared. Okay. Now, we have one more problem. The last one, same idea, except now we're trying to find what the radius is so we can find the volume. So they give us the surface area, which is 400. So that we know equals 4 pi r squared. Okay. So now all we have to do is divide by the 4 pi. Divide by 4 pi. And so 400 divided by 4 pi equals r squared. Take the square root of both of those. Now some of you might be able to reduce that. The 4 cancels with the 400, left with 100 divided by pi. If you didn't see that, that's fine. So we said 4 pi divided by, oops, that was backwards. 400 divided by 4 pi. And it's the square root of all that. So we get 5.64. Then all we have to do, 4/3 pi times 5.64 cubed. So we type this all in, and we'll have our final answer. So 4/3 pi times 5.64 raised to the third. And you can see we get the volume to be 751.49. Don't forget your label, so it'll be inches cubed. And we are done. So there is an It's Learning assignment. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope you guys have a great day.